Hello everyone. As I'm sure some of you have noticed, I've been quiet lately. Well, that's been because I've been seeking the Lord and trying to gain direction in what He was wanting me to do. Had great meetings in Montclair, California, and had a good time with Wade and Connie at the Saturday Night Fellowship meeting. I just want to make sure that what I am doing is what God would have me to do and would be the most fruitful and the most productive. And so I'm just going to share a little bit of my journey and what God's been doing and share with you my heart, and hopefully it'll minister to you. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope it'll be a blessing. Today I had a meeting with Pastor Zach. That's my pastor at the Encounter Community Church. And by the way, all of you living in Vegas, if you don't have a home church, you need to at least check it out. God's doing some awesome things there. I have not seen the altars filled or the heavens opened like this since the 70s. And so, having said that, if you don't have a home church, you really need to check it out. Just go to www.undone.org and you can find out all the information. Anyways, I had a meeting with Pastor Zach, and I love the brother dearly. And we were talking, and we're sharing, just fellowshipping, having lunch together. And one of the things that he spoke that struck to my heart was part of what God has called me to do is to see people restored. And I'm going to work alongside of him doing that. But also I know that God's going to do stuff beyond that. And so part of this video is concerning that. When I left the meeting, I left both excited by what God's doing between Pastor Zach and myself and the knitting of our hearts and being in one accord, but I also had a discontent about one thing, and it has nothing to do with in a prideful way or in a loose cannon type of situation, but I had a godly discontent because I knew that God had also called me for a specific purpose here in Vegas. And so with that, I started praying and I started seeking the Lord on my way home, and one of the things that the Lord just spoke to me was follow the fruit. I said, okay, Lord, well, where's the fruit been? And to be very honest, it's been right here talking to you folks, either with my with my quotes on intimacy and drawing closer to Jesus, or with the notes that I've written or the videos I've shared. There's been great fruit. I mean, amazing fruit off of this. And so, in a very silly and dumb way, the Lord was just kind of tapping me on the shoulder and saying, Duke, the fruit's right there. Put more effort into it. And so I'm doing another video. Psalm 6:3 says, I am sick at heart. How long, O Lord, until you restore me? Have you ever felt like that? Have you ever just gotten to the point where you said, I can't take it anymore? I need to be restored. I need to be whole. I'm tired of feeling down and depressed. I'm tired of always seeming to struggle. Where are you, God? I've felt that way more than once. Listen, folks, if you've lost a loved one, if you've gone through divorce as I have, if you've had things taken away from you, many of you are faced or have gone through where you've lost your house, you've lost your cars. Isn't it about time to get real and say, how long, O Lord, until you restore me? I think so. And see, that's the purpose of what I do, and that's the purpose of what God has called me here to Vegas. Now everybody knows that, or says that Vegas is Sin City. And everybody quotes that campaign ad that says, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Well, guess what? What happens in Vegas, God sees. Yeah, He does. And for years, Jesus has held open His arms and cried out and said, "Come unto me, all ye who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest." Las Vegas does not mean Sin City. In fact, Las Vegas means the valley. And God wants to bring you into this valley where the food is abundant, where the weather is good, and where it's flowing with milk and honey. But in order to do that, you're going to have to step out and seek Him His way rather than man's way. That means being honest with yourself and transparent with yourself. It means laying down your pride and looking like you have it all together. And instead, saying, "Lord, only you can restore me. I lay down before you. Please do it." And you see, that's the message. That's the vision. That's the thing God's called me to do here in the valley. To help people find restoration in Jesus Christ. So, I'm encouraging you today to take that first step, or take another step, or take your third, or take the millionth step, whatever step it is, and draw one step closer. Because restoration is there. I know. I've experienced it. And some of you, God may even call to come along by my side in order to do this across this valley. If so, get in contact with me. Or if you just need prayer, get in contact with me. Whatever, I'm open. I'm here for you. Let me know. Love you bunches. God bless. Thanks for listening.